I don't know what happened. It just turned. Did it turn off? I don't fuck. Jesus Christ! I gotta learn this shit. This is what the test run is for. The camera just went black. I don't know if that's usual for the GoPro Hero. There's people coming up. Wait. I think I see a rare breed of animal. There's a disc golf course up there. And if you ever play disc golf, which I do sometimes, it means you're just a lonely man. Probably in your like either upper 20s, mid 30s. Sometimes you're married, sometimes you're not. And you're not very good at sports. You've never been very athletic. But you can throw a disc that's heavier than a frisbee, sometimes long distances. But it's a fun game. I enjoy it. So we're just kind of going through, taking our usual walk, getting away from the city streets, and then getting away from that noise for a little bit. So it's nice to have this sort of in our backyard. And we're just kind of moseying. So what I'm going to try to do is this is kind of a tether. Oh, it's a little icy here. There's the wood chips. There's some wood chips now. Yeah, some guys playing disc golf up there. I'll be quiet. See, you see it? Too much hyzer. Too much hyzer. When people play disc golf, I don't know if you can hear this. Does a GoPro have a good microphone? When people play disc golf, you have to be quiet, just like regular golf, because I think they get mad. Some people actually practice this like it's a sport. I guess like it's regular golf, but not a sport. All right, I think I could be a little louder now. God damn it, turned off again. There it goes. Okay, I think it's just a mode that turns off. All right, I think I learned that now. You can see a lot of oaks. I put a domestic dawn sticker on this barricade here. My dog just pissed. I put a domestic dawn on this barricade and it got taken off. This is kind of a go-to place during the pandemic when it was at its height. They actually did put a chain link fence around here so people could not recreate, if you guys remember that time. But I was able to sneak in because I live not too far from here. Not to disclose my status or my geographical location, but I live not too far, right across the street, I guess, in fact, somewhere. But this was a place where I would escape. I'd break through the chain link fence like a rebel without a cause. Rebel yell, Billy Idol, and just kind of walk through the course and play on an empty soul, basically, but also an empty disc golf course. You can see up there somewhere, there's a pin. Was that hole 4, hole 3? I don't know. But we're just walking, brisk, mid-morning walk. It's probably about 42, 43 degrees. Nice weather to walk in. You can see we've had some rain over the last couple of weeks, so it's getting a little bit more green. Haven't seen any squirrels yet. My dog, the idiot, she likes squirrels, or she doesn't like them. I don't know. She doesn't bark at other dogs. She doesn't really chase birds, cats. She'll eye and perk up her ears at. But squirrels, it seems like she wants to either play with them or murder them. I think that's pretty typical for dogs. There's another guy up there playing, see? It's a tough course. It's a tough course to play. There's not a lot of flat, open areas. A lot of oak trees. Just a lot of turmoil in terms of obstacles. So yeah, Taylor Mountain, we're approaching it right now. Little creek down there. Morning. He didn't say good morning, I don't think. I don't know. It's kind of odd to walk around with a camera, I guess, in this place. It's not like a vacation spot. It's not really a hot spot. There's a road up here that I think there's people who, they say there's some sort of employee of the state, maybe BLM, not that BLM, but the Bureau of Land Management people. But I don't know. I think they have an orgy, kind of a commune up there of some kind. I won't give the address because people sue me. Did I get the address in there? Well, I'll block that out. So here it is. Taylor Mountain. Pretentious land of Sonoma County. Let's walk up this hill. I probably sound out of breath. That's what's weird about exercising. I worked out, what's today, Friday? I worked out 9 hours this week, give or take a half hour here and there, but about 9 hours. It is amazing when you think you're in shape and then you start walking outside. It's not a treadmill, it's not an elliptical, it's not a row machine, there's no weights. But it is amazing when how you think you're in shape. This isn't an easy task. To walk with a goddamn hobbit's dick in your hand and with a dog too, and she doesn't know where she's going. Go up the hill. There you go. This is Nilla, by the way, as in vanilla. Nilla, say hi. All right, let's go. Enough break. Lead the way. March on. So now we're just meandering, like I said, up the hill, and this goes for quite a while. I think roughly 2 miles up to the peak, up to the summit, where you can overlook most of Sonoma County. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. But if you're really into grapes and you want to soak your loins in, who's the Greek goddess? Odysseus? Athena? No. Dionysus? Dionysus, is that the god of wine? Aphrodite? It's something with an A, I think. I don't know. I remember going to, in northwest Arkansas, Alta, Arkansas, I think. They had some sort of a grape goddess of wine festival that one of my friend's wives puked at. Now that was interesting. I didn't know they had grapes in Arkansas. I didn't know they grew grapes in Arkansas until I lived there. But people like Sonoma County for some reason. There's the disc golf first tee, I believe, the practice hole. I think people actually pay to park here, which is stupid. I wouldn't do that. If you ever visit Taylor Mountain in Santa Rosa, California, here's a piece of advice. Just across the street there, somewhere down below, you can park for free, and it costs like it takes like 5 minutes to walk over here through a creek that has a little bit of water, but usually it's dead and dry because there's no fucking rain in the state. There's a pretentious school over there. It's private. It's bigger than my fucking college's football field. So I think it's like 40,000 bucks to go there a year for high school in Sonoma County. If that's not retarded, I don't know. All right, let's go on. Let's move on, Nilla. There's a water tank. It's probably empty. I'm sure people, I'm sure the city of Santa Rosa, Sonoma County, they may dispose of homeless people's bodies in there due to the tent city epidemic that we're having in this lovely Bay Area, north coast of California. I know, North Bay, not quite North Coast, but North Bay. Water tank. Beautiful, isn't it? It's right in the middle of a nature preserve. Let's put a big rusty green looking metal can for I don't know what purpose. It'd be really interesting to go up there and see what's actually stored in that said water tank. Let's see if I can stretch this out a little. Oh yeah, fuck. Stretches out. This gimbal is about as thin as my dick, but 4 times as long. Is this working? I don't know. My 5 listeners will be my 5 viewers. If you could just tell me if this is what is the quality of this GoPro? Because it wasn't cheap. I mean, it wasn't expensive, but I usually don't spend money on myself at all. Look how I'm dressed. Hat from Ross, sweatshirt from thrift store, dog from a discarded, she's sniffing shit, a discarded Fight Club. See a scar on her back. Look at that. No, hold on. Look at that scar. She's got nipples. I don't know. Is that porn? Is that dog porn? She got nipples. So that means she bred at some point, or someone bred her. I don't like how this turns off. I don't know. There's got to be a function I can read about. Like I said, this kind of crisscrosses back and forth. Jettisons. No, that's not the word. Jetsons. What's it called? Switchbacks. Pretty good amount of switchbacks that go up. Pretty muddy right now. So I got my, actually, instead of I made fun of my attire, Columbia pants. Bought at a thrift store. I'm a perfect size for thrift store people. You know, people die and they usually probably have thin waists and really no motivation. So I'm able to get their scraps. Whew, see, this is hard. It's hard to talk and hike at the same time. And I'm really only went up like 50 feet. All right, let's get through the mud here without dropping my new $340 toy, $100 off at Costco. Maybe I should interview some people, tell them I'm from the California Board of Tourism, and I'm just listing the 10 greatest hikes in Northern California. Will that work? Does that sound, ah shit. God damn, my fucking selfie stick I just went limp. It is like my dick. Hold on. All right, that seems firm. That's my Blue Chew gimbal. My Blue Chew selfie stick. Oh, there's another elusive wild beast. A gray-haired dandelion man in the distance. He or she, they, Zer, is taking the high road on a good trail that I take sometimes. Won't do it today. But it's a good switchback up there. Maybe a 300-foot rise in elevation. Oh, they have a dog too. How the fuck do you zoom in on this thing? I don't know how to zoom. But you can see here, beautiful stands of oak. And I don't know what other kinds of trees. Dogwoods, cottonwoods, cotton gins, I have no idea. There's a town down there, a neighborhood. My overly priced house that the bank still owns is down there somewhere. Another beautiful artifact with some barbed wire. Who the fuck, who are they stopping in? See, that's what gets me to think a little bit, conspiratorially speaking.